now that we have learned how to create a pattern, we want to use that pattern and warp it onto some images. So I did a Google search for a large image of a white bottle. This one's like 1200 pixels. So try and get a larger high resolution image, okay? So this is the image I'm going to warp my pattern onto. So go ahead and make a new layer, all right? Go over here to the rectangular marquee tool, all right? And along the side where a label would be, click and drag. Now take your time with this and get it nice and squared up on the image. You don't want to go over, you don't want to go under, okay? Get right up on it. Okay, this is where our label is going to be, okay? So now we want to fill this with our pattern. Just go to Edit, Fill, Pattern. Now remember, sometimes it defaults to foreground color. We don't want to do that, all right? We want to be on Pattern. Under Custom Patterns, I'm going to click on the one I just made and click OK. All right, so this is obviously way too big. And after doing a little searching, I was like, there has to be a way to make this a little smaller, okay? That is the thing about Photoshop. If you ever don't know how to do something, it can do so many different things. Do a quick Google search, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to Layer, and I'm gonna scroll down to New Fill Layer and go to Pattern. This is gonna come up. I'm gonna press OK. Now look, it's gonna give me a little scale, okay? So right now the pattern is at 100% and it's way too big for this bottle. So I'm gonna click here and scale it down. You can scale it a little more, a little more. Okay, 1 is a little small. Let's see, let's do like 5. Come on, 5. Oh, that looks good. Maybe even 1 more, let's do 6. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, so we've scaled our pattern down to fit onto this bottle, all right? So now we need to warp this, okay, so that it looks like it follows along with the curves of the bottle. Okay, so let's go up to Edit. We're gonna go down to Transform and go to Warp. All right, now all these little crosshairs are gonna show up, all right? Now, you're gonna gently pull very slowly from the points. All the points here, that's where you wanna manipulate this image, okay? So, now you see the bottle is curving this way. So I want to warp the pattern to follow that curve, okay? Use this as a guide as to which way your curve should be going, okay? If we moved it up, that wouldn't look right. Again, the top's a little harder to see, but look at this curve here. It's curving down, okay? So I want to come up here and curve this down. Oh, now I don't know why it's doing that. Let me click and apply. All right. All right, so what it's done is the first layer that we did, the pattern fill, it's still got that on there. So I'm just gonna turn that off and turn that back on. Now we have got a nice warped pattern on the image, okay? Always keep an eye on what's going on over here. Sometimes you click on things and you change things and you don't realize what's happening. Look, see that turns back on? That doesn't look good, all right? So that is how you warp onto an image. Okay, hope this helps. Talk to you soon.